Good Monday morning and Happy New Year, Van Horn staff. This is January 7th and this week's communication. I hope you're ready to empower all to be successful today for a better tomorrow. Some updates. We will have our awards assemblies this week. On January 10th, we will do our classroom awards for November and December. Please note the time change for 3rd and 4th grade. They will be at 9:35 and 5th and 6th grade will be at 1:30. First grade and second grade, your times have not changed, and we will be honoring those students for reading, writing, math, grit, and growth. Our student of the month will be on January 11th on the blacktop. Make sure the certificates for your student of the month are turned in by Wednesday so that Mrs. Wolgamuth can make her wonderful signs for pictures. We will have our science fair on January 9th for our 4th through 6th grade students, and that will be held in the multipurpose room. I will let you know if that location has changed. We were planning on having Dr. Hall from 95% Group on campus on January 11th. That date has been postponed to sometime in February due to a scheduling conflict, so we will not have Dr. Hall on campus this week. I will keep you posted on the reschedule date and time. Our quarter 2 ends on January 11th. Please be prepared to send report cards home on January 18th. We will do our quarter 2 principals and honor roll on sometime in February. I will be sending those dates out shortly. At the end of quarter 1, I asked you to identify at-risk students and to develop action plans to be reviewed during parent-teacher conferences. It is now time to revisit those action plans to determine if students are still considered at risk or if they have seen improvement. If they are still considered at risk, we need to get them on the list for SSTs in January or February. Looking ahead, our 6th grade students will be at Camp Keep next week. We had a leadership meeting on the calendar for January 22nd. I needed to move that up a week because I will be off campus for a training on the 22nd. So we will have a full day leadership meeting on Tuesday, January 15th. We will be updating our 90-day plan and then presenting that for input by staff at the end of the month. If you were on leadership, please put your substitutes in under authorized school business. We will be entering into quarter 3 in the middle of January, so we will do another PBIS matrix review. We will schedule that for the week of January 22nd. A schedule will come. Please keep your eyes posted. We will have a January staff meeting on the 23rd. Please plan on staying until 3:20. We will have our staff meeting first where we will get your input on the updated 90-day plan with a PLC meeting to follow. Board member Greg White will be visiting on January 23rd as well from 9 to 11 a.m. We'll visit classrooms. He'll be out at recess. He may want to talk to you. He just wants to get a feel for what's happening at Van Horn. And then finally, at the end of the month, we finally have a solid date for our movie night fundraiser, which will be Friday, January 26th. All right, my shout outs. Thank you to Miss Adams for serenading classrooms and the office with the Advanced Strings group before we left for winter break. Thank you to Mr. Haycock and Mrs. Smith for helping me with room service the Friday of winter break. I hope all of the staff members enjoyed their breakfast served at their door. Thank you to Mrs. Gonzalez for organizing a nice Christmas party for our SDC students. I saw lots of parents on campus and they seemed to really enjoy the activities. Thank you to Mrs. Niffen for patiently waiting for her student to be picked up prior to winter break. I appreciate the fact that you checked into the office and that you waited until we were able to contact somebody. Thank you to Miss Bethany Canales for helping out in the office the week before winter break while Miss Bethany Ruiz was dealing with her family crisis. Thank you to the Van Horn custodial team for getting the school ready for 2019. And finally, thank you to Miss Jenny, Miss Bethany Canales, Miss Rainey, Mrs. West, and Miss Melissa for supporting Miss Bethany Ruiz at her father's funeral over winter break. All right, that's it. Please remember our school-wide foci, planning and instruction, data-driven instruction and backwards mapping, and the PBS school-wide matrix. Have a great week, and again, Happy New Year.